Okay, gang, doing a little work on my staging area, and that's the arch bridge that connects the Helix to the staging area. And I had to put a piece of wood there. I'll have to paint that, but that one bridge took me 35 hours to print, but it came out good. And we get it elevated a little bit here. You can see better the track. I just put a turnout on the Helix there, so that they can diverge to the staging area. And then there's a Y turnout here, and that goes over to the other side of the Helix so that the trains can go up, and then if they come this way here across the bridge, then they go down. So that's that. And then we go over here past the Y, and then there's another turnout, and that's I have another turnout there, and that's going to be where I'm going to put a 2-engine stall building that I'm going to be 3D printing soon. But I had to see how the track came out before I decided to go with a double one or a single one. I didn't know if I had enough room, but I do. So I'm going to print that out soon. And then we go down here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turnouts. So I'll have 6 tracks back here. But I was going to run it all the way down, and then I thought, well, maybe if I bring them back and do like I have there, I might get longer sidings. So I might move it down to this one, and then I'd have longer siding. So what do you guys think? Because I had it all the way running down, and it came right down to the corner there, the last one. So that would only give me like a 6-foot siding. So if I bring them all the way back here and maybe start with this one and then double them up, and then I can fan them out going towards that shade there, which is going to eventually have some background scenery. But that's that. And I put a turnout, we're going back to this, off of the Y. The track curves around, and I got to put like a piece of support over there for that track that's going. I made a bunch of flat pieces on my 3D printer. That's one of them. So I'm going to lay that there and support it, and I glue it underneath the Helix section there, and then put a piece of wood like I did here, and that'll support it and keep it going. And I got to put a couple of feeders in, because these are all different blocks. All those pins you see sticking up, that's to indicate a block. So I added 6 or 7 blocks in this configuration, and I got to reconfigure one of the blocks, because where this turnout started, and that was all continuous track, so there was a block there, and I had to split it up, because the track between this turnout here and the one over there where you can't see, that's another block in between. So I ordered a couple of BD20s just to get them going, and see what that does. And I'm going to get the power to the track. I got to run a bus line up to here, and I'm going to get power, and then I'll run the train over it. I think everything's pretty good. One thing about a little dust, when I lifted up the track, it left where the track was, so I kind of put the turnout right in its path in the same place, so shouldn't be any problems, because the engines ran up this track up on the Helix with no problem. So we'll see what happens. May have to tweak it a little bit, we don't know. And then over on the workbench, I got my scale train all apart, and I'm wiring it up. I got a couple of lights working, and there's so many wires, there's so many different lights. The headlight doesn't work yet. The rear light does. The headlight is this little guy here, and these wires were short on this piece, so they were, I put it there, you might be able to see it, that long, this here, not long enough to go from here to over here where I have to solder all the wires onto that little board on the top. So that green and white wire go onto here, but I wasn't, the one wire, the red wire is the positive, and the white wire is the headlight, and the green wire are two red LEDs that come on. So the red LEDs were working, but the headlight wasn't, and I think the wire was touching, and I tried to clean that up, but it's really hard to see those little itty bitty contacts on there. I'm going to have to get some kind of eyewear thing to wear when I'm working on this tiny stuff. It's hard to see. And the other thing is I had sound working, and then it stopped. So I don't know if a wire got loose on the speakers, so I got to pull that apart and troubleshoot that next. So that's tonight's project. I thought I'd work on the staging area and get that going, and I wanted to get that bridge in place today, and so now that I got the track in place, I can do some more stuff. I got that Woodland Scenics roadbed, and I had to order another box, so I don't have enough to do all the track up on there. But I got enough to get it started, like across the bridge there, and another piece I'm going to need for that side of the Y over there too. So, but that's it, guys. Just a quick update on the layout, and just wanted to show you what I was doing and seeing how everything was going. So hope everybody has a good weekend, what's left of it, and we'll see you all in the next video. This is Tom, and everybody take care.